Hello students. So through this video we'll continue with the extra questions of chapter 5, that is a different kind of school. Although we had done the revision of this chapter also, but still extra questions are left, so we'll continue with these extra questions. So I'm starting with the very basics one. Definitely these will be easier than the textual questions, but you will write all these in your fair notebook also. So first question is there, describe the appearance of Miss Beam. As we had discussed a lot and many of you know about it, how actually Miss Beams used to look like. So you'll have to give the appearance, outer appearance of Miss Beam here. Here you will write that Miss Beam was a middle aged, then you can add the adjectives in the same line so that there should not be any confusion later on. Middle aged, authoritative, but kind and understanding women. Her hair was grey and she was stout. As it is mentioned in the chapter, she was fat. You can write. Okay. So next question we have that what did Miss Beam teach the children at her school? Here we are talking about the teaching only. We are not talking that how the students were trained for the future. So whatever activities were there will not include that, although it is given there that what they used to teach in that school. So as usual, the children were taught simple spelling, adding, and it is already mentioned there, subtracting, multiplying, all you'll mention. And at last, writing definitely. Now next question is here that how was Miss Beam's school different? As we have seen in the previous question that they were teaching them as usual those things only which every school used to teach, but here you'll have to explain that why Miss Beam's school was different. So here you will write that Miss Beam's school was different because they were making the students thoughtful, then full stop, and here they refers to the students only. They were trained, kind of training only they were giving there, to be kind to others. That's it. Now next question, that what did the author see in the playground? So that you all know, when he was standing with Miss Beam and Miss Beam was explaining to the author. So what did he saw actually that time? The author saw that not all the children were healthy. Some were blind or lame or crippled. So this only he saw there. We'll explain that. Next question. What did the narrator learn from the girl? A girl was there, a little girl who had explained about her own experience to the narrator. So he had learned something from her, definitely. So you will write the same. The narrator learned about the lame days. Definitely as she was playing as lame that day, so she was explaining the same to the narrator, and she told him, that also you'll add, about the toughest day of being blind, as she explained to him that blind day is the toughest day. So that all you will write here. And now students, we have about the different days. These questions are related to that only. You should know that if blind day is there, then what were they doing on that day? So the question is there that what was done on blind day. So you will describe that how do they actually used to play the blind day. Here you will write that during the blind day, the eyes of the students, those who were in turn actually as blind that day, were bandaged and they had to play blind for the whole day. And now the related question definitely of the previous one, what was the duty of the helpers? As some students were playing blind, so whoever was a helper that time, so what was their duty actually? You will write here the helpers were given the duty of helping and leading, means they were just taking them along as wherever they were going. The blind students of the day. Definitely the blind student also playing as blind for a day only. So for the whole day the helpers had given that duty only. And here students, we are going to ask the last question, and you will write all these questions in your notebook. So this is the question that why was Lame Day organized for each term? As it is mentioned by Miss Beams also to the author, that they used to organize Lame Day particularly for each term. So you will write here that Lame Day was organized to make children Appreciate here doesn't mean appreciation only, but somewhere acceptance. You'll take it like that only. Appreciate and understand. Misfortune. So students, this was all about the extra questions, and you can say the revision of the chapter. And definitely if any particular word you are not clear with, and if any difficulty you will find in these extra questions, so we can discuss through the live sessions. Thank you.